What if you could text your friends without an internet connection, without Wi-Fi routers, and without even pairing your phone? Just raw standalone radio waves and some old school Morse code. Hey everyone, welcome back. A while ago, I built version 1 of a Morse code generator called Morse-Care. It was a neat little BLE gadget that lets you practice Morse code and send keystrokes to your phone or computer. But let's be honest, relying on Bluetooth pairing and a host device felt a bit restricted. I wanted something truly independent, something apocalypse ready. Introducing Morse-Link, which is the version 2 of this project. Now, just like version 1, this project is powered by the capable ESP-32C5 chip, but for version 2, I stripped out Bluetooth entirely and completely overhauled the wireless architecture from the ground up. Instead, they utilize connectionless broadcasting. The moment you power them up, they are instantly ready to blast data into the air and catch incoming packets from any other unit around. No handshake, no pairing delays, just pure real-time wireless communication. How it works? It's all thanks to Espressif's ESP-NOW protocol. It broadcasts tiny data packets into the air. When I type a character on unit A, it decodes it and sends it out, and unit B catches it real time. And the best part, add 3, 4, or dozens of units on the same channel, and they all join the chat. There's no pairing and no pair count limit, only the shared 2.4 GHz airtime. And finally, one of the biggest reasons I chose this specific ESP-32C50 board is the hardware flexibility it offers for the external antenna. Because I wanted to push this hardware to its absolute limit, take it outside and test exactly how far away these units can actually talk to each other. Alright, it's time for the ultimate field test. I have set up a reader testing station right here outside my house with both units ready to go. Now to make this a proper range test, the unit on the left is running a special test firmware. I have coded a background task that automatically broadcasts a continuous loop from A to Z and 1 to 0 every 2 seconds. As you can see, when I type something on the right unit, it gets listed perfectly on the other side too. Now take a look at this vertical bar on the top right. That's our live RSSI signal meter. It's solid green right now, but as I walk away, it will drop and shift to yellow then red. So the stage is set. I'm taking this right hand unit and I'm going to work as far down this straight load as I possibly can to see just how robust this connectionless ESP-NOW link really is. Let's hit the pavement and see what happens. The straight stretch of road right outside my house runs for about 750 feet before hitting a sharp corner, so I'm going to keep working until I reach that bend. To make this a bit more fun, I have added a real-time distance tracker at the top of the screen so you can see exactly how far I've gone. Now, I have to mention, this is not a clean, open-field RF testing lab. This is a typical residential neighborhood. Houses are packed tight. Almost every single home has a powerful Wi-Fi router blasting signals, and there are cars parked along the curb creating physical obstacles. Even on a straight line, the 2.4 GHz spectrum here is clouded. Thankfully, since it's a quiet Sunday evening, traffic is minimal, but it's still a true torch test for this little setup. Alright, as we pull further away, we are starting to see the physical limits. Some characters are being skipped. Now, keep in mind, I'm testing this while actively working. In most range tests, people work, stop, stand perfectly still, and then test the signal. Constantly moving while trying to capture raw packets is a whole different beast. And naturally, as the distance stretches, we are seeing a few more drop-dead frames. Anyway, let's ignore the interference for now and keep going until the very end. Okay, I have officially hit the 750 foot mark right before the corner. Let's stop here and do a proper two-way test. First, I'm going to manually reply with H and I. And awesome, the home station caught it perfectly, and looking at the unit in my hand, it's still steadily pulling in the automated sequence with zero issues now that I'm standing still. To push this even further, I will definitely need to find a much longer wide open space, but one thing is absolutely certain, this Wi-Fi based ESP-NOW setup can blast characters way further than standard 2.4 GHz connections, completely pairing free. Sure, switching to something like LoRa would give us massive crazy distance, but I'm still on the fence about whether to integrate that into this specific project. The full source code is up on my GitHub, and I truly hope it serves as a hopefully reference or inspiration for your own projects. That's all for today, folks. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next build.